Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. No, not at the moment.
Any questions, Ryan? Or any problems while you were doing the assignment?
No problems or no questions really. Like once I just got on the internet and started searching, the internet became my best friend at it.
Okay. And I saw you just completed it, so I'll review that
Okay.
tonight. I'll get all that done. I've got a couple in the queue to do those, so I'll complete those ASAP.
All right, no problem. Yeah, Google had became my best friend with it. Google everything, just looking up just any kind of thing I could find.
Yeah, and I definitely found that we're having an issue because in a couple of the tutorials in the URLs that they've posted, um, they talk about a firewall. And so it
Yeah.
seems that some students have installed a firewall on their system and it's knocked things out because they installed the firewall and they don't have the right ports open so they can access it.
That's what happened to me on the last project, on the last
Was
assignment
it?
last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was
let me make another note of that too.
when I saw I was having trouble with it, but I'm like, I know it's not installed because I saw it says not available. So I'm saying, okay, that's not what the issue is. So then I had to say, all right, let me install it and see if that'll help.
Yeah,
So so yeah, that kind of did throw me off too.
yeah. You're not the only one. Yeah, that was several people that happened to. Yeah.
I know.
And
I
a
bet.
couple of them they're getting like access errors, like they can't get to their Jupyter notebook anymore
Oh
because
yeah, that happened to me last week too. Yeah, that happened to me.
okay,
They had to redo the virtual machine for me.
okay.
Yeah, because sometimes you get frustrated. You know what? You say, you know what? I'll just try anything at this point. Something's got to
Well,
give.
it's also really tough for you guys too, because I don't know how much technical troubleshooting you've done either. So that,
Yeah,
for some people that's a big step. I mean, and it can be a lot. So
yeah, yeah,
I mean, so they have all this stuff going on, and then they're trying, they see that UFW, and they're like, oh, it's not in there. I
yeah,
better install it. That's logical. I mean, so yeah, I talked to Andy about it too. We are going to fix that. We're going to make sure that we put. I told him that we don't have to change the URLs. We just need to state pretty clearly in the notes when you're going to go do the assignment that there is no firewall. It is not installed, nor do you have to install one. So
yeah. Yeah, just like how you said, there's no firewall and there's no reason for it to be able to stop you from continuing on.
yeah, and I mean there is a firewall already installed on them, IP tables, but
Oh, it's not active though, is what I'm kind
there's
of.
no rules. Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
rules in it, so it shouldn't do anything.
yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, IP tables. I don't know if the other firewall can do this, but IP tables you can do a lot of things. You can route traffic. I mean, with IP tables, you can essentially make a Linux server a router in your house if you wanted to, because you can have it route traffic however you want it routed.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to YouTube that later on.
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Hey, I can't complain. Well, I
Did
can't
you did
complain,
you
but
did you make it okay to work, man?
oh, I had to. I just get up early in the morning. That's all. Cause I have,
Oh,
yeah, 'cause I still get up around 4 to work out, and then I gotta wake my daughter up, get her ready for school. So it's like you cut, and then I was already tired from the day before, so I was just like,
yeah, no
I was
worries.
exhausted.
What time do your kids start? Mine start like I have some that go to the high school and they start at like 7 a.m. and then
So
some start at 8.
my daughter starts school at 7:20.
Yeah, so she starts really early too. I mean, that
Yeah,
makes for a
so
pretty early morning, You gotta wake
yeah,
them up pretty early to get them rolling.
'cause I usually get up around 4:30 to go work out. That's the only time I can really work out in the morning,
Oh, okay.
and
You
then
go
I'll
to you
rush.
go to like a gym or
Yeah, I run to the Planet Fitness like up the street,
oh,
just run to it,
okay.
and then I'll come back. Now I'll try to get back around 6:30. Well, that's when everything starts. Like I try to wake her up at 6:30, and then it's like making her breakfast and trying to get her clothes on is already struggle. She don't like waking up in the morning, so it's just hell in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, especially there's I don't know about yours, but mine like can't get off the electronics and sometimes they stay on them too late. Then the next morning they're a mess. So
Nah, I take her electronics. Like when it hits about 9 o'clock to 9:15, I like just give me a phone. I just take it, and then she usually falls asleep within 5 minutes anyway. Once I take her phone, so
yeah, I have the internet scheduled to go off, but sometimes they find ways around
oh yeah, that's why you just take it.
it. So hey, did you have any issues or any notes that you'd like me to put on this last uh, assignment?
I would, it's not really y'all. It's just me since I'm a newbie at this thing, and it's just like so I'm reading the troubleshooting stuff. I have to read it. I had to read it at least 3 times. Like, okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? And then something just told me like I looked at the sheet with the assignment, and it said something about the push the little was it the CRL or whatever to look at the web page kind of thing. And I clicked on the web page thing, and it came up to like, oh, this thing actually works. You just gotta like I read what it said. I'm like, oh, that's all I gotta do, just switch it out. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm over here going crazy. And all I do is just really read this part just to understand what I need to do.
Yeah, and that's what I think you and I that's what we ended with, right? It's like I think it's something about the index. It's not pointing toward the index or something like that. I'm like, we'll have to dig and find where you put that. Yeah, and
Mm,
that's to be expected too. I think that's what Ryan and I were just talking about is that a lot of people haven't done a lot of technical troubleshooting, and it can be very frustrating, and lengthy, so that's a pretty common thing. Even for seasoned veterans, they may still work on something for days. I mean, so that does happen.
I just couldn't really remember at first. I didn't really. I mean, I couldn't really tell what I was looking for. That was my issue. I was just like, I'm like, all this is new to me. I'm like, is this supposed to be wrong? Is this supposed to be right? Is this supposed to be the correct way to supposed to? Am I supposed to be? Am I just going down a rabbit hole on this one? So just trying to figure out what exactly was I need to look for, kind of thing. Like what things I need, what clues I need to look for.
I'll just make notes of that in there also. Just
So that was the last assignment, right?
that is the last assignment. Yours is, let me see. Yours is already graded. I have to do 3 more part fours and a couple of others. And it looks like several people are working on 4. So, yeah, I'll get those done probably tonight / early in the morning. Um, and yeah, we should be pretty good shape.
All right. Now I gotta go back to the well, what's next for the course? I think isn't it the resume building or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go look.
Cause my brother, he also in the class, not this class. He's in the sales engineer class. He just got done with it, and he was telling me like um it's a hit or miss when it comes to resume building. Like, are they how are they with the resume? That's my biggest issue with my resume. Trying to figure out what to put in it since all my stuff is like military related into a different career. So I'm trying to figure out what can I say on my resume in order to look, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, here's some of the things that I would suggest too. Um, Home labs get you experience. I mean, that's knowing how to do things. I mean, even if you haven't done them in an enterprise environment, sometimes knowing how to do them is enough.
Okay.
So, I mean, building your own lab, testing stuff, kind of playing around with it, um, spinning up like some whichever flavor you're wanting to kind of focus on. I would spin one of those up like Rocky Linux, which is a Red Hat, or Debian or something like that, Ubuntu. Spinning those up on like VirtualBox or VMware or something like that, and then you can just take a snapshot and you can do anything you want in there, and you can always revert it back to the snapshot. So you'll never like destroy it or anything. So you can basically do whatever you want.
Okay. You think you can help me out, like deciphering something that Diego
Yeah,
sent me?
sure.
All right. I'm gonna share my screen real quick
Yeah,
here.
yeah. All right, man.
All right. So he was helping me create a server so I can actually work on it by myself and everything like after this course is over.
Okay.
And I don't really know exactly what because he said this is the SSH key. You'll have
Mm-hmm.
access to it, copy of this thing directly to your laptop. Like, do I actually got to open my own command line, like from my computer, to do this? Is that
Uh, yeah. So what they're doing is they're doing it by cert based to log in. And what are you on Windows?
yes?
Hang on a second. Let me look at something. Yeah, give me just a second.
Okay.
Let me see. So I want to say you can put that in like Putty or something like that. Do you have Putty on there?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a terminal. Hold on one second. Let me just Google this. Using a on Windows. Okay, so first, I'm gonna pop this in the window. Um, about some stuff about the pairs and stuff like that. You may just want to kind of give it a read through or something like that, just to kind of know what you're kind of dealing with and what it is. Um, basically, what it is instead of using a password, you're using um, a private and public key pair to log in. And this tells what it is, but that's not really helping me.
I'm trying to figure out where I need to like copy
How
and
to
paste this. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start with this. I'm like, I got
yeah.
this, and you need to change permissions. I'm like, okay, do I copy and paste this?
Okay, yeah,
Like,
they're
where do I
using
need?
Putty. Yeah, so let's get Putty first.
Oh, I just gotta open up
Or
this.
I wonder that let me go back and read and just make sure. I wonder if he's wanting you to Putty in, or did he say he says he has a server and then he has a key. This is the key you'll use to access it. Copy this to the directory in your laptop. Okay, change the permissions. Then you can connect to your server by doing. Yeah. Okay. Wow, is that a public company? It's really. Um. Wow. Yeah, I can ping that. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I think you'll have to use Putty on Windows.
So I gotta download Putty.
Yeah. Putty. And it should just be. Yeah, that's it. Now let's see. I thought they had, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, download that. Be sure you scan it before you install it.
Make sure I do what?
Scan it with Defender, please. I know where it's coming from, but still, I would scan everything before you install it.
All right, now how do you scan it in?
I'll
Oh,
show you. Yeah, I'll show you.
okay. So I can push download
Yeah,
Putty.
go ahead and download her. Yeah. In whichever architecture you are. Oh,
I got.
you know what? Try let's see. Download one of the so here are the two different ones. So you see the package up there. So that will install it like in your program files and stuff like that. If that's how you want it, then it'll be like in your start menu and things like that. The alternative binary, those are usually like a standalone where it's just like an all-encompassing uh, file where you basically just run it from wherever you have it. So you can do it either way. I mean, it's your choice. They both will work. Um, if you don't want to install something on your computer, you think you might not ever use it again, you could just, download the binary and use it and then delete it if you don't want to use it anymore.
I want to do this one. Yeah. Is there a certain one I should do? Like,
You're probably 64-bit x86. I would say.
Okay.
Okay, open. Yeah, don't open the file.
Oh, don't open it.
Don't open it yet. Yeah,
Oh
get
shit.
the X. Okay, go to your folder down there at the bottom. Yeah, let's open that. Yep, and go to your downloads. Yeah, just pop one of those and go to downloads. Okay, right click on it. Huh? Do you not have Defender?
I guess not.
Well, no, but it comes stock. I mean, it comes standard. What are you, 11 or 10?
Where do you find that at? This system.
Yeah, there should be an about somewhere.
Let's see.
Oh, view basic information. Yeah, try that. Or do the about and see if that shows up. Yeah, 64x64. So you should be good there.
All right, so get out of this one. What's that?
Yeah, I'm almost positive it's 11.
So,
I thought it came standard in 11 though. That's so weird. In your like,
oh, Windows 11.
yeah, go to apps. Is it not? Is Microsoft Defender not in there? Installed apps. Just type Defender up there. Defend, yeah. What the crap, man? Hold on, I need to go to the list because I thought it was supposed to be on. Defend on. Do you have another AV or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, open your store. It should be free to download.
I didn't know I had a store on a computer.
Yeah. Open your start menu. Yeah, there should be a Xbox, but there should be one. I think it's just hold on. Let me go on my Windows box real fast. So, let me see.
Oh, there go Microsoft Store.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, Defender should be in there and it should be free. Yeah, you definitely want to scan anything before you install it, even if you know where it's coming from. Yeah, Windows. Oh, Microsoft Defender, it's down there. That app, that shield. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I use on my Windows phone.
Learn something new today. I didn't know I had Microsoft stuff. You can download stuff on here. I thought it was only on phones, honestly.
No, you should go check the store out there. Yeah, stuff on there.
So
All right,
open it
cool.
up.
Yeah, you can try. I usually just right click and scan things.
Oh, okay. I'll just
Oh,
right
that's
click
okay.
and scan. Oops. Oh well. I
Yeah.
did.
Try to right click and see if it gives us, or it doesn't. Okay, go check the where we opened it. It should be right below that.
What do you
Do you
mean?
see where it says privacy and cookies down below the window? Yeah, click in the other window. A little bit lower. Right below your
Right,
resume. A little bit lower. Yep, right there.
right here.
Nope, up a little.
Oh, shit. I click right here.
Yep. Okay,
Just-
sign in.
Sure.
Um,
I gotta fill this out.
yeah, I think I did fill all that out. And
Mhm.
oh,
Want a free trial?
um,
Sure.
I thought it was supposed to be free for all Windows boxes.
All right. Let's try it out then. Hmm.
That's literally the same thing. It just asked you a minute ago.
Oh.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah. When did Edge open up? I didn't know Edge even open up.
That's a conspiracy. Microsoft does that. Like they
Oh.
open their own browser and stuff like that. You know, like when it on your Mac, when things open, it opens in Safari because they want you to use Safari instead of something else.
I don't get the exit out of it.
Yeah, just exit out of that then. Yep. Perfect. And I guess go ahead and close that
All right.
because for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not working. Um, and go to your directory.
Turn on my file.
Yeah, the downloads. Yeah, go to
Download.
download. Yeah, go to downloads. And go ahead and open the putty.
All right. Next.
Mm-hmm.
Install putty.
You may want to add. You
Oh.
don't have to. No, you can always copy it. I'll show you how to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know how like there's a command line on Linux and how it looks. Putty is kind of like something like that. What it is it's an SSH and an SCP client for Windows because it doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
a good way to do that to like a Linux box. So
Mm-hmm.
odds are this is probably what you'll use once you're out into the workforce. You'll probably have a Windows box is what you'll probably work from. Most companies use Windows, and you'll probably use Putty to jump into all the servers that you have. And I'll show you some cool things that you can do on it too.
So I'll say yes or no for this.
Yes or no for what's it saying?
Also, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to install in the directory. All right. We don't need to view the README, but I think we do though. All right. All right. So go ahead and close that out and go to the start menu and let's go find where they put it. There it is. All right. Okay. So you can see a couple of different options here: SSH, Serial, and Telnet. SSH is like trying to access a Mac or a Linux box. You can do it on Windows too if they have an SSH or a server set up like OpenSSH or something like that. Serial, there you have serial ports that you would connect to your computer and then connect to like a switch or something like that, and you can go straight into the hardware.
Yeah, I don't got that.
And then Telnet is it's not really used anymore. It's hugely insecure. It's over clear text. So a lot of the time you may use that to troubleshoot things, see if you're getting logs and kind of things like that. But most of the time you'll use SSH. So let's see. Go to, you see under connection on the left hand side under the categories, do you see how it says SSH? Expand that and let's take a look at it.
All right.
Let's see what we got in there. Go to the off. Yeah, just click off and see what it says.
There it is.
No, the top. Yeah, just click the off one and see what it says.
I'll just click on it.
Yeah, see what it says. Okay, let me see where we put this key. Ah. Okay, so it isn't off. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. We don't have that box on ours. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we need to go back. So go scroll up and go up to the session. Yeah, okay. And in the host name, we're gonna put what Diego put in there, that IP string. It was like some kind of user add an IP.
Do you want this Ronnie IDRSA?
No, the hold on, scroll down. The
Ubuntu.
Also, the Ubuntu is the user. Okay, so copy the 129, 158, 42, 219. Copy that. Yeah, copy that first. All right. Yep. And let's put and then open back PuTTY. All right. And let's put that into the host name IP. Okay. Okay. And let's save it under save sessions. Type in there. Type some kind of name for it.
My server.
Yeah. Good as any. And then click the save button on the right hand side. Yep. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Now, I guess click credentials over there on the left under the categories in the auth where we were. If you want to click that. Okay. Okay. There's a private key file. Okay. So we're going to need to take that file that he has. He's just not thinking that you're on a Windows box. He's thinking you're on a, because he's like, hey, chmod this. You know what I mean? Like because he's thinking you're on a Linux box, but you're not. Scroll up some. And let me see, what's the structure have to be of that?
Scroll up on the message that y'all was
Yeah,
sending.
because you're gonna have to copy the actual key, that key right there, and you're gonna, unless it has a download. Can you download with the like a down arrow under ID or Ronnie underscore ID underscore RSA? Scroll up a little. That down, does that just collapse it?
Yeah, just collapse it.
Just okay. All right. So we'll have to copy it and put it in a text file. So copy it from begin to end. Yeah, copy that whole thing. Yep. All right. Open Notepad.
Sticky notes. Can I do sticky notes?
No, it has to be Notepad.
All right.
Okay. And let's save that somewhere.
Okay.
And call it what he was saying to call it. It was like Ron underscore ID underscore RSA or something like that. You want to hop over to his message again? I would just call it the same thing. That way you'll know exactly what it is. Yeah, Ronnie underscore ID underscore RSA. Yeah. Okay. Copy that. All right. Now let's save it as that. Yep. Oh, wait. Do the drop down of text documents. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and save it as text. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Close
All
it.
right. Close this out.
Yeah, because I think what we may have to do. Okay. Now open up your directory browser.
Talking about the folder again.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, somebody's. Is there a call in? I believe there is. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Audio settings, maybe. Oh wait, there is. Let me go see. Actually, it's over here, I believe. Okay. And let me go back to this. Okay. And do you see your file that you made? I think you made it on the desktop.
Yes.
Yeah. Ronnie underscore. Should find it. Yeah.
There it
All right.
is.
So do a copy of that.
All right.
And copy paste.
Copy as path.
No. Just go up to, you see the thing? Yeah, that.
Okay.
And then paste. Control V.
I'll just control D. Okay.
Control V. Victor. Okay. Now, oh, what did it do? What did it do? Did you
Push
do
control D.
Control D or V? Victor or Delta?
I did control D.
Okay.
No longer
Cancel.
CD.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Okay. Try to find it again. I don't know what Control D does. Let me see. Hold on.
Let's go. RA. What was the thing called again?
It didn't do anything on mine.
ID.
Okay. Did you find it? Okay. I bet it deleted it or something.
Oh damn. Okay.
All right, go to your trash and we'll recover it. It's okay. Just go to the trash and recover it. Yeah. Trash bin, yeah. Oh, that's on the net though. What the hell?
Oh shit.
What the crap, man? Well, you can't find a file on your system?
I can just do it again then.
No, we're not gonna do that. Go to your directory again.
Hey, real quick, am I audible?
You are now. I can hear you. Yeah, I was
All
trying to
right,
get the
cool.
number. I was asking if they had a phone in or anything. I didn't see it in the settings or anything like that. Is
Yeah,
there
me.
a trash at the bottom or anything or no? Wait, there may be one on the desktop, right? Is there one on the desktop?
Let's see. Right. Yeah. Yeah, stuff for that base. Try to trash. Oh, recycle bin.
Yeah, go into that. It'll probably be in there. Now search it in there and see if you find it. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Just right click on it and you should be able to like undo delete. Yeah. All right. All right. Now let's go back onto the desktop where it'll be.
All right, I see it right there.
So right now we're talking about PuTTY. Ron is trying to set up. It's a SSH client on Windows to SSH into a Linux box. Now, this is something that you'll probably do in your day-to-day. You will probably use a Windows box for like your workstation, and then you will use PuTTY to SSH into the server. All right. Let's go back into the folder, the directory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And search Ronnie. Are we in the right one? Are we in desktop? Yeah. All right. Now do Ronnie.
There we
And
go.
do a right click on there and copy it.
All right, copy.
And do a Control Victor.
Control Victor.
And it should pop up.
Nothing popped up.
It did not. Okay. Do a right click. Do a right click on the in between and see if you can paste it that way.
Right click on the in between.
Yeah, like in between the files, like in between the lines.
Like right here, or right.
I think it's taking the whole thing. Huh. Well, let's just try to rename this one. Okay, do a right click on it and we're going to rename it.
Okay. Where does it say rename it? Is there anything I want to rename?
Show more options, maybe.
Show more
Oh,
options.
wait. Is that rename with the A at the top? Is that rename?
At the A?
At the very top, the icons, there's one with an A. Is that rename? Yeah, it is. It's renamed. No.
Right here.
Well, yeah,
Here.
that too. Yeah, it's there too.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, it's in both places. No, you're right. It's up there too. And then go to the end of that and do a dot PPK. Enter. Okay. Now let's try to put that into the terminal.
So right click, copy.
No, you don't need to copy it. We're just going to try to use it and see what happens.
All right. So I need to put it in this at all in the putty?
Yep. Go browse on the private key. Yep. And go to desktop and select that file.
Oh, shit. Why does it want to show up on here? Yeah, no, it's not even popping up on here. There you go.
Yeah, but I think the problem is, I think it's still a text file. I don't think it converted it. Is the problem.
Yeah, it's not showing up on this.
Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea. Go to the start menu.
All right, start menu.
And do, yep, putty gen that recently added. Yeah, click that. Generate. Oh, wait, load an existing private file. Oh, that won't work. All right, click. Yeah, it's RSA. Generate.
Generate.
Oh, you got to move the mouse around. It's generating a file, so you just got to move it around like crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's taking the random bits from you moving it around and creating a key from that. Okay, so we want to save this.
Save public key.
So save the private key. I don't know if we can edit it, but this is what we're gonna try.
Sure.
Yes, we do. And then just call this one Ron underscore and the same thing. ID, you know.
Let's see. Should I do PPK at the end?
It should save it as that already. So just click save. Okay. And go back and see if we can edit that now.
Edit right here.
Can we edit? Oh, can you edit that?
Yes. Nope. No, I
Okay,
cannot.
I didn't think you could. All right, so now let's open up the directory. And let's go to that file that we just created. So ours is just Ron this time, not Ronnie.
There it is.
Can we edit that? Right click on it and see if we can edit it. Open with maybe. No. Okay. See if you can just. Oh no, that's gonna open it in Putty. Oh, okay. I got an idea. Use open Notepad again. Yeah. And control and copy that. Control A and copy. Yeah, control A and copy it. Control A, then control Charlie.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're gonna open it back up. We're gonna try to edit that file.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So now go File, Open. And it's on the desktop and it's called Ron underscore. Underscore. Oh, it may not let you. Okay.
Yeah, it's only showing the Ronnie one.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell him that you're on a Windows box, so you really need something that can be imported into Putty to be used. And I can help you do that, or he can help you do that once he gives you that key. But you really need, tell him that you really need an exported PPK so that you can import it into. And if he has time to show you, then he can do it. If not, you can hit me up and I'll show you. Either one. Yeah.
Just tell me I have a Windows box.
Yeah, say I have a Windows box. Can you give me can you give me the me that in a .ppk file? Because if not, I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to do it, but I don't know how much work that's going to be for you. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be
I'm brand new at this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like
you're gonna be messing with it and everything like that. Like, I mean, I could definitely do it on here, but another thing too, and I don't know if you've seen this, open up the store again, and I want to show you something else.
all this is just completely new to me. So I'm just like,
yeah.
it's a lot of
So
information.
up there, type hold on, what's it called? Let me see what it's called. Hold on. Windows space subsystem. Windows space subsystem.
All right, subsystem
For Linux. Yep. Okay. So you can have Linux on there. There's also an Ubuntu. I haven't used that one yet, but the Windows subsystem for Linux I have used a little bit, and it's pretty cool. And you can just put that on your laptop right there and use it. And you can type commands and stuff like that. So you may want to play around with that too. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's all I really wanted. Just something I could just continue on playing with commands and stuff without messing up my
that
computer.
actually may be enough, but I would suggest you use the server too. That'll help you get used to SSHing and you know what I mean and stuff like that. So that'll be good for you to do that also.
All right, then I got me a. Oh,
I don't know why it keeps flopping back and forth like that.
So this is it. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yep. Yeah, hit enter. And then
Oh
do
shit.
it. What did it
There we
do?
go.
Okay, go to the start menu. And it should be at the oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Perfect. And
Yeah,
then
click on it again. Let's make sure it works. Hold on. Has no installed distribution. Use WS online to list the distributions. Oh, okay. Okay, so hold on. Go to your the search bar down there and type terminal. Oh yeah, there it is. Command prompt. Yeah, click that. Okay, and bring it down just a little bit so we can see what it's telling us to do. Okay, so type WSL.exe space -- list space -- online. Enter. Okay, so these are your options right here. So which flavor do you like? Or do you know which flavor you like?
they all look the same to me. So
and ultimately they're going to be very similar. A lot of the things are going to be very similar, but they are going to differ in ways that like things that are going to be installed on them automatically. Their package managers with the desktops. It's going to be like Windows managers and how they look and feel and stuff like that. So I mean, all of those are pretty good. I wouldn't do Kali. That's a security testing distribution. So that's the only one I would stay away from. Ubuntu is a really good one. I mean, that's the one I use a lot of the time.
I'm going Ubuntu. Just type in Ubuntu right here.
So now we're gonna do let's see, move the other window up a little bit so that we can see both of them. Yeah, move that up. Okay, now go back to our yeah, and then bring that one up a little bit. All right, and so we're gonna do WSL.exe.
Let's see it. All right, WSL
exe. Yeah.
exe
Space -- install space capital Ubuntu. Yeah, and now type enter. And I don't know, you might be able to do multiple. Dude, that's pretty cool. No, I just installed it and played around with it a little bit because Andy said something about it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I just want to have more practice because I know like the Jupyter notebook not gonna work no more.
Well, it'll be cool too because one of the things that you'll be able to do with this is you'll be able to look in your Windows box. You'll be able to use those Linux commands to look through your files and do this. You know what I mean? And you'll get to actually move things and delete things and stuff like that. So, what? Ubuntu has been installed. Okay, enter. Okay, so can we open it now? Let's go back to the start menu again. Yeah. All right, let's click. Oh. Features.
Oh shit.
Okay, hold on. Go back to the Windows subsystem. Try to do that first. Because maybe it needs to do something. Distributions can also be installed visiting the Microsoft Store, but we just installed it. Click on the Ubuntu again and see what it says.
All right.
Okay, don't touch anything. I just want to Google real fast and see. Operation did not be started. Say required. Okay, hold on. Okay, so go to the control panel. Okay, and click on that guy. Turn the Windows features. Do you see that anywhere? I don't see that in control panel. In the search control panel, do features.
Program
Okay,
features.
yeah, that's got to be what it is. Yeah, click on that guy. Turn features on and off. It's on the left-hand side. Yep, click on that guy. Okay, now this is what it's supposed to look like. And it said on or off and enable virtual machine platform. So we're looking for something that's called virtual machine platform.
Right here.
Right there.
Okay.
Let me see, do they have anything else?
All right. Somebody gonna restart my computer.
Yeah. Don't restart it and see if it works. And you can always restart it afterward. I mean, so let's give it another shot and see if that made it work. But you may have to reboot it to see if it does it. But go ahead and try to do Ubuntu again.
All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like you're probably gonna have to reboot it.
All right. I'll reboot it because let me see. We went to start. No, we went to control panel.
Yep.
Went to control panel.
Oh, you can just reboot it. It'll know.
Oh, it will do it anyway.
Yeah, it'll do it anyway. Yeah, it's ready to do it. All you need to do is reboot it.
All right. I'll just do it after the call then.
Okay. Yeah, it should work. You can always IM me if it doesn't work, and we'll see what we can do about it.
All right. There's just a lot of stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, and that'll really help you too, because then you'll be able to use those commands on your like local disk and stuff like that. You'll be able to play around with it and stuff. I installed it. I don't even think I played around with it. Let me see if mine even works on this Windows box. Takes forever, that's for sure. I don't know if it's bringing it up. Yeah, no, it worked. But I'm also on 10 also.
I want to say mine
Did
is
you get
11.
Did you guys have any other questions about anything? Sorry, Ron and I were trying to fix something.
No worries. With this assignment, once I got past the first part and I ended up running that script that rolls back the web server situation, yes. I ran that script. I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, what I'm going to do is uninstall it and reinstall it. so it'll go back the way that it was, and then I can just whatever needs to be re-added, I can re-add it. So I did that, and Apache came back online once I reinstalled it. But I CD'd, went home. It said that there was no home directory. I was like, that's weird. So I rebooted the server. Once I rebooted the server, I went to see if Apache was still up. Apache was not up. So I restarted Apache, and then the error message that I got before came back. And now I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if like what I did was the proper solution, but for a brief moment it worked.
Well, so
And I'm not necessarily asking for the answer, but if you could just point me in the right direction so I could
yeah,
figure it out. You know?
yeah, and that what I would suggest is to reach out to the mentor, and because he or she is going to have to go through and see what the config files look like, because I'm not sure what it did once you reinstalled and then rebooted. You can show us real fast. I mean, Ron and Ryan have both finished it, so we can all take a look at it and see if we have any ideas to point you in a direction.
So I had to switch computers because my other computer has no mic. That's the computer
Oh, okay.
I work on.
Okay.
So give me a second. Maybe I can
Well, here I can go to it. Hang on a second.
yeah.
Yeah, I can get to it. Give me 1 second. I just
Cool.
have to go here. Click this guy. Okay. All right. Let me share. Oh, you're in it. Okay. So let me share, and you can work on that other one and talk, and we should be able to see it. Let me just go to this guy right here, and then share desktop 2, and all right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
So I guess first let's do the system CTL of the two services and see what they're saying.
So this is what happens when I try to I'm supposed to all right, so job for Apache 2 service failed.
Okay. And now try the Nginx.
Oh snap.
Grep. Okay, so it is running. So I do believe that you are back to the point where you're trying to troubleshoot.
Yes.
So I don't think you've messed anything up or anything like that. So I think the reinstall and the reboot and stuff like that. What I think happened was it didn't clear any of the config files or anything out. And so when you reinstalled it, it was just looking at the same ones again.
Well, okay, so when I uninstalled it, I uninstalled everything. I reinstalled it, and when I went back to the comp file that I edited before, that was back to normal. So let me trying to think what directory etc Apache 2. And then yeah. Boom. I was here, and I had originally changed this to listen 80 because I didn't realize that it was including the ports configuration. But when I restarted, came back and checked it, it was back normal. So I just assumed that everything that I changed in the first place went back to how it was.
And your thinking isn't necessarily wrong. There are going to be some times where something isn't working, and the best thing to do is to just uninstall it and then reinstall it. And even with a website, that could be something that you might do. I mean, you might copy all of the pages and things like that that were created, back those up, and then start again. That is a possibility. So I'll say what we were talking about in the last class. It's something about pointing to the indexes.
Something about pointing to the indexes.
Yeah. So like the index file. So it's
Yeah.
something about that. So I'll let you and you can work on it tonight. And like I said, if you don't find it, then you can always hit up one of the mentors.
Should I be thinking symbolic link?
I'm not sure if it's a symbolic link or not.
See, because I went here. I went, I want to say sites available, and I swear there was nothing in it. Or was it sites enabled? This was like mad earlier in the day. I was already
you would have to do dot slash, and you can go there from here if you do dot slash sites enable, and it'll take you back and then go in.
Oh, that's dope. Thank you.
Yeah, so that'll be like a shortcut. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it is pointed to the sites available. Yeah. So the actual files in sites available.
Yeah, I think I just need to bang my head against the wall a little more.
And remember, like I said, definitely if work on it tonight. And if you haven't gotten it by in the morning, reach out to the mentor, reach out to me, reach out to.
I'll ping you. I typically don't ping anybody, but I've pinged you a couple times. So
okay. Yeah. And I have a meeting at 7 Pacific in the morning, so I'll be up pretty early. So.
Yeah, I work tomorrow. I work at 12, so I probably won't hit you up until like 6 PDT.
AM or PM?
PM, 1800.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm here.
All right. Well, I gotta go. It's 11:30 over here.
Yeah. We've ran over a little bit today, but it was good. I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, I'll watch the recording. Maybe there's something I could steal from it later.
Also watch Tuesdays.
Okay.
Because we were going through it and doing some troubleshooting and stuff like that too. So you may get some benefit out of that too.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, peace.
Anybody else have anything else?
I have a question. I was just wondering, do you have any reading material that can help us for the technical questions that they're going to ask us during the interviews?
Well, So, I mean, really any of those manuals or anything else like that, I will say again, building up a little lab and playing around with stuff like building users, home directories, and things like that, things that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Also, look at the job descriptions, the specifics that are in there, and then go read up on those things.
Okay.
But it's really hard to tell you this is what they're going to. I mean, I've been in interviews where they literally just chatted with me and asked me questions about myself and things like that. And then I've been in an interview where they asked me a couple of technical questions, but mostly it was just about me. And then I was in an interview one time that lasted an hour and a half, and he grilled me grilled me question after question for an hour and a half.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so I mean, I've only had one ever like that. Now I've
Okay.
had several that were pretty in depth, but I mean, I would say look at the job description, read up on those kind of topics, and make that kind of almost like your outline for it, and then kind of read up on those things.
Okay.
And then definitely get the lab so that you can play around. And as you were just seeing, you can install Windows on your laptop if you have a Windows box. So
Yeah, I saw that within Ubuntu and everything. I saw that, so I was definitely going to get into that.
yeah, and that's going to be a really good resource for you guys too. You can also, if you guys want to write down, you can download something like VirtualBox or something like that. And what that does is we'll put an entire device.
It's like a computer inside another computer,
Yeah,
right?
let me just show you guys. Let me close this because he's still working.
Yeah, I did that before. I had on my Mac. I put a Windows program on there.
Okay. So like this is Rocky Linux. Rocky Linux used to be CentOS, which is a derivative of Red Hat. And the nice thing about these are you can pause them, so you can stop them right where you're working on them. You can make, you can take snapshots of them. And what that does is, so like, let's say I was about to install some software on here. I could, or I have everything working, right? Well, you make a snapshot and you go, this is, going to be my baseline. So you take a snapshot and then you can do anything you want. And then if anything breaks, you can just restore to the snapshot and it'll go right back to that point in time. Like you didn't do anything. Does that
Okay,
make sense?
yeah, that's way perfect. So
Yeah.
basically, it won't screw up anything.
Well, you can, like you take a snapshot and then you can delete all the files in it if you want, and then you revert back.
Okay.
And so I mean, and that kind of makes like a sandbox where it's right here and it can't get anywhere else and can't do anything else, and you can just do whatever you want to it.
No, that's
So
perfect.
that's an option too. And that's VirtualBox, and VMware has a free version too, I believe.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
I'm good here.
Good too.
But another option too is you can get the materials a lot of the time for a lot of those certification tests and read through those kind of things too. Those are always good. I mean, they're a little dry, but I mean, there's a lot of information packed in those.
Yeah, I just bought a book off of Amazon, the Linux command line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm about to get into that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. I think it was a great class. And if you guys need anything, reach out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And don't we have a meeting tomorrow too?
You guys might. I don't
Yeah.
think I do.
I think it's at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh shit! Is that Eastern time?
I don't know.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't think I have one.
It's usually like 10 a.m. Pacific time, so it'd be 1 o'clock Eastern time. Hopefully.
Let me go look. Let me just look and make sure. I think she says I don't go to those. I believe is what Daria told me. Yeah, I don't have one tomorrow. But yeah, you guys might have a like an end call or something like that.
Yeah,
Very
it says
possible.
final call 10 a.m. Pacific Standard
Yeah.
Time.
Okay. So I'll try to get those graded tonight so that everyone can be finished with that.
All right, man.
You guys have a good one.
All
You
right,
too.
you too. All right,
All right, thanks.
All right. Have a good night.
you too.